Unfortunately for him, you guys have a lot of that.
I stabbed it real good.
With a lot of fire and stabbing. Lots of fire and stabbing.
And even fire stabbing.
Yep, there's a lot of fire going on that round. However, that Kobold Warlord did make it away. You checked the surrounding area, found the package containing the robe. Looks like it was maybe meant for a gift for someone who seemingly never received it. You got the wand off the mage, which you haven't played with yet, but you were able to identify. Other than that, most of you are in pretty fair condition. Dark, you've been pulled out of the water.
The intern's in pretty bad shape.
Well, to clarify, the intern has about 45 health right now. The intern has a lot of health. Constitution of a dragon, you may say. But, yeah, she could always get healed.
Say, I know I did some healing before we ended last session.
True. Yeah, you did a couple of rounds of healing for everyone. That's why everyone's in pretty good shape. To also remind you, last session you did take another look at Dev's seemingly magical map that you got from Pancake, rest in peace, which showed you that there was actually a few different parties in the area. You have been aware of a few of them for a while, the first being somewhere close by to you. There was a group of the bards and the rogues that seemed to be within close proximity to each other, and were stationary, a good number of their members. A bit away from that, there was two of the dwarven team, the Sons of Gorban, and then there was one of the bards, and that was near the very black, conspicuous symbol on the map, which there was only 3 of. And then you noticed a new one right behind you guys, seemingly following up behind you, what you assumed to be the Doom Raiders. Not wanting to take chances, you did collapse the tunnel behind you, which also seemingly helped prevent a lot of kobolds from flanking you. So, now that you've done that and killed all my kobolds and my robots, what do you want to do?
Hey, Dev, is that skull still on the map?
Yes, it is. Should we be worried about that?
I was kind of
remember,
hoping
you
that
see
maybe
8 of them.
Destroyer was, or not Kobold Destroyer. Maybe the big metal thing was the skull.
Maybe. I have a feeling it wasn't. Should we go after the one guy who got away?
Is he towards the portal?
I mean, with all these tunnels going in whatever direction, it's a little hard to tell, but I don't know.
He went that way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we could meet up with the bards.
Yeah,
Nice.
maybe we should help them. They've been nice to us.
Mm-hmm. How close are they?
Gronkum, how many, or could you tell which of the bards were missing when you were kind of in that room? Did you see the bards?
Grockham scratches his head and thinks real hard.
History check.
I don't remember. They all look the same to me.
Now you remember one thing. Hold on. I'm just pulling up my OneNote. From what you recall, Bronkum, there was one bard who seemed to be missing, but you don't remember who.
And there's one bard on the map.
No, so there is 6 bards in one spot, which is near 8 rogues on the map. And then there is one bard that's near the big black mark that's also near the 2 dwarfs. So those 3 seem to be near that black mark. And then near to you, there are 8 skull marks that were coming up behind you, that were outside the cave entrance, kind of near to where you were entering in.
Wait, 8 skulls? I thought it was just one.
No. So there's a big black mark, which is where there's only 3 of them on the entire map. Behind you, there are 8 skulls, indicating a completely full party of people. Do you have your notes on who was on that team?
Somewhere, I'm sure.
You're like, I already know it's not good. I don't have to read my notes. I just mean, if you have concerns, it may be a good time to review your notes for possible advantages or strategy.
Okay, yeah, all I have for Doom Raiders is
I think you only met one.
in quotations sketchy. That's it.
I don't have anything on Doom Raiders.
Oh no, and I have a team captain Bard question mark.
Yep. Other than that, Theris has met a wizard on their team who was the man with the golden jeweled hand.
Did we actually get to meet? I don't remember.
Nope.
I thought it
You
was just we
never ended
talked
up.
through spell or whatever.
He had talked to you once, and then I think he'd sent you a message once too, but you guys did not go. But it seems they've been pursuing and following you through the same path, because you've run into them more than once now.
So we could try and rescue the one part that's by themselves and bring them back to the rest of them.
Wait, but here's the thing. This big black mark here freaks me out a little bit. What is that?
Does the map come with a legend?
Does the map come with a legend?
Only with legend lore, not that kind of legend.
Well,
Maybe it's another ally. We should go check.
do we have to?
Well, the dwarves were pretty cool too, weren't they? They helped us with that one thing.
One of them's a prince.
Yeah, let's go help those 3.
Sure. Okay. It's this way, and I'll start walking in a direction. Whatever the map is telling me.
And which direction would that be, Deft?
I don't know. Where is it in relation to us?
You want to go east.
East. We're going east.
Now, out of character, Nobel, is this map, following the rules of regular maps? So this is north? Or, so like,
I don't
is this
know.
way east?
Did you take Keen Mind? Probably a really good question then. Diddle-doo, diddle-doo, diddle-doo. It's like movie magic, techno.
It's gonna fly over and collect the baby phoenix.
Baby Phoenix will just kind of land on your shoulder and hang out.
I'm gonna kick this thing as I walk by one more time.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna kick this thing.
Eh,
I kick it and then keep walking.
the arm shifts. Actually, the arm probably is not gonna shift. I think Gronk can beat that thing into like a billion pieces. If I
Yes,
recall.
that's about right.
Like the entire time you guys were looking around and doing other things, he was just beating that thing to death, beyond death, and then just a little bit more. Alright, so as you guys go ahead.
Once everybody crosses the bridge, Brockham's going to punch it away. Make it at least a little bit more difficult to follow us.
Alright. As you move forward, that is what you currently see. This path seems to go up. At a vertical climb. The other two are continuing tunnels.
What should I take point?
Go for it, Gronkum.
Which way, Jeff?
Which way does the map say?
Jeff says follow the arrow.
I'm gonna grab some coffee. Be right back.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me. The three of you that are the closest to the little intersection there.
Is a 8 sufficient?
I don't know. We'll have to let Gronkum and Def tell you.
Oh, what'd I get?
You look up ahead and you notice coming down that vertical climb, it seems like most of it is made of like very loose rock, and you notice one singular chain that kind of goes down from the top of this tunnel down to the bottom, and it is currently moving. This is a pretty small tunnel. It's probably like 3 feet wide.
I don't love, but if the goal is to get higher up the mountain, this is probably the way we gotta go.
How tall is it, though?
You'd have to get near the bottom to look at it, and that chain is moving. Like it's swaying back and forth. It's not moving up. It's just something is moving the chain.
Something's probably... Well, how vertical is...
You have to get to the bottom and look up. You could just kind of see that it goes up. You can't really get a great look at it.
You gotta walk into his trap, Gronkum.
Gronkum walks into the trap.
Perception check.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that twice.
It doesn't really matter. You kind of destroyed it both times. Where is he? Hold on. I gotta find him. You look up in the tunnel, probably about 75 feet. You see the kobold warlord like hastily trying to like make his way up, and he's kind of carrying a sack with him. He looks down, sees you, and he like starts making his way up even faster.
Gronkum grabs the chain
Okay.
and pulls really hard.
Athletics check. Oh damn.
Is a 24 good enough? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say. He watches you sit there, Gronk, you just kind of wrap your strong arm around the chain, and you just pull on it as hard as you can, and you just kind of hear it break up ahead. And you just watch as he kind of slides in. You just hear as he gets louder and louder as he slides down the rocks.
As soon as he gets close enough, I'm gonna punch him
He's gonna try
with my
to see if he
chain
can
wrapped
stop
hand.
himself. What is that? Oh god, here's a -1. Oh, that works there. You kind of watch, and the screaming stops.
Oh, Barry actually does notice.
Ari, you notice immediately, Gronkum, you kind of watch as he stops. You lose sight of him for a second. He apparently goes through a little side tunnel that he caught himself on.
Gawkum flies up after.
You cannot fly through this tunnel. You are too big. You could like belly slide up the rocks using your booties to fly up.
Okay, I'm gonna go up as fast as I can.
All right.
Is it straight vertical or is it at an angle?
It's at an angle.
What degree?
It's probably like. I'd say you're probably like at like maybe 50-ish.
Okay, okay. And
but
how tall?
It's
how tall is it?
Rock. It's only 3 feet wide total, and at the bottom is all loose like rock. So you kind of need something to hold on to. For you, you have boots. You could probably use them to propel yourself up the thing, as long as you just don't get stuck.
Okay, Gawkum slides up the tunnel.
Based on his speed, does it look like he has a hope in hell of actually catching up to the kobold?
I mean, he looks like he can get up there. Whether or not he can fit through the tunnel it went through, you never know. But yeah, he makes his way up. He can't really do much in the tunnel.
Me to teleport anything?
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Based on how fast the kobold was going, she's going to attempt to teleport the two of them in front of it. Bronkum directly in front, and then her behind Bronkum.
Okay, so you're not 100% sure where you're going.
Give or take, give or take, probably about 10 feet.
You could probably get to where the tunnel is. You could probably get in there. Problem is, it may be if it's too small for Gronkum.
He'll take a bit of damage.
If you want to try to get ahead of it, you're going to have to roll a little bit of something to see if you can figure it out.
Right to the tunnel opening is good enough.
If you want to try to get in front of it, roll a percentile dice. We're going low. We're going to change now, so lows are good and highs are bad.
It's 30 low.
Okay, hold on. Oh, wow. I haven't rolled dice in a while. All right, you're taking Gronkum with you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You pop right ahead of them. Let me put you guys on another map. Pretty sure I have this one. There we go. Where's the evil map? So as they teleport up, what are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, they can probably deal with that. I'm just gonna come up here, take a look to the left, take a look to the right, see if I see anything shiny before we go up.
You look down both halls. You don't see anything spectacular, just more dark tunnels. You'd actually have to go down them quite a bit.
All right. I do not plan on doing that.
All right, let me grab this one. Where did it go? Where did it go? I like this map. I very much did not make it, but we will use it because it looks fun. And that is all I care about.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Where did it go? No. There it is. Haha. Why can't I see here? Oh, it wasn't here. Gosh darn it. Oopsie. Like this month. And for you guys. Actually, you're not quite map yet. So as you kind of warp in front of him, Grunkum, by some luck, you managed to fit into this tunnel. It kind of stinks. You're not sure if it's the tunnel itself. It's kind of slimier, this one. It's more dirt than the rocky material of the other tunnel. But it seems like the smell may be coming from further in the tunnel as well. Ari, you jump straight in front of him. He is currently blocked between you and Grunkum, which oddly enough, Grunkum, the slime kind of helps move you along.
Punch the coward.
Why is it so slimy in here?
Yeah, and even for you, Ari, you kind of got to kneel down in this tunnel to fit. Grunkum, you're like kind of like crawling.
She's
Is
going to
there
be trying.
Go ahead.
I was going to say she's going to be trying to keep her hair out of the slime.
Is there enough room to throw a punch?
If you got close enough, maybe it might be a disadvantage. You could probably grapple, but that might be a disadvantage depending on how slimy he is. He could be like the slippery pig.
Conklin punches.
And Ari, you kind of feel a draft from behind you in the tunnel. It's like warm air.
Is she able to turn around?
You could kind of turn around. Look, you don't see any light. You kind of just feel the air at the moment.
Okay.
Conklin gets closer and punches.
All right, so as you're coming towards him, he's not sure what he's doing. So hold on one sec. Let me throw that map. All right, so you go ahead, go roll attack it with disadvantage. You guys, so you'd be like hereish. You'd be like hereish. Oop. Let me unmask that.
The kobold has disappeared.
It's a non-existent tunnel at the moment.
Fair enough. Also, it'd be more like this because he would have to be adjacent to her.
Oh, I thought you put him on the other side.
No. Basically, we're cutting him off.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes a whole lot of things then. The minute he sees you, whoop, he's going that way. All right, Gronka, make an acrobatics check for me if you want to try to. Actually, so hold on before you make a decision. That's also going to be funny regardless. So you still kind of feel the warm draft from behind you, Ari, and then you see him going back the other way. So you guys can still choose to not pursue him if you want, but if you want to go after him, I'll take that acrobatics roll.
I think Gronkum is most assuredly going to be going after him.
It is a kobold. He could collapse a tunnel.
I think Gronkum is most assuredly going to be going after
All right. So he's going to make it. Oh, and he gets a -1. What's his? Oh, no. You watch as he kind of sits there. Gronkum, you actually start to gain on him. By the time he jumps down onto the tunnel, I think he actually makes. Oh, yeah, no. He can't even hold on. He just starts sliding down the tunnel back towards the party. You jump down the tunnel, make it basically right after him. Roll another one as you kind of pursue him down the tunnel.
Do we see him coming down the tunnel?
You hear something fall into the gravel, and then you hear a larger kind of thud fall and kind of start sliding down. So something's definitely sliding down this tunnel towards you guys.
I'm gonna have both my crossbows ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna take up a defensive position.
All right, roll one more acrobatics. I'm pretty sure you're going to beat him.
Not athletics?
No, acrobatics for this one. It's more because it's so small. You're not using your strength. You're kind of just like,
Nice.
oh,
Good
yeah, that
roll.
works.
Ray will also be saying over her earring to Gronkum, remember, if you take him alive, we can question him.
I don't know the meaning of the phrase.
So, for the sake of expediency, Deft,
Yes.
as you prepare and ready yourself, you see the front of this kobold come down and then get pulled right back up. You hear a crunching sound and what sounds like cabbage getting smashed. And then you just see this little corpse.
Bronco.
Oops.
You don't even have to punch him. He doesn't have a whole lot of health.
Well, I just need to know for the blood.
Oh, he has 34 HP.
How much did the fist do, though?
You get all 34. I just took the encounter and made it how it would be.
Ari's going to take a look at what the source of said hot air is.
Okay. So you continue down the tunnel. Still slimy.
How far does the tunnel look like it goes from here?
Can't tell from here. Still pretty dark. I mean, you can see, but it's not like you don't see like light coming from the end of the tunnel. And you shouldn't always go towards the light at the end of the tunnel. Just saying.
Hey, can you tell Def to come up here?
I can try, but I don't think she'll listen to me. Hey, Deft, Ari wants you to follow her.
Yeah. Sure.
It's pretty slimy up there.
Oh God.
Slime.
Have fun.
You watch as a little naked William walks past you, Deft.
Why is he naked?
It's like, that way my robes don't get dirty. And then he just starts climbing up. Alright, what's everyone else doing? You don't have to be naked halflings, don't worry.
This might as well be happening, yeah. Just go right on up.
Alright, so because there's not a chain there, Grunkum, you're okay. You make your way up just fine. Deft, you actually can't fly here. I need you to make an acrobatics or an athletics check to fly.
With
I think
the,
that's it.
Oh, it's
then
only a
you do
29?
only 20. Yeah, only 29.
Deft, are you sure there was reservations about getting into the slime?
Grelcom, you turn around to see if Deft managed to keep pace with you, and Deft's just like flying. They're just like jumped up, shot off with the feet, and just like shot through the slime, embracing it all. All right, what are the other? Oh, Allie's down there too. All right, Dark, there's and Ari is Max. Where is Max? I thought he was coming.
He was a maybe.
Not seeing Jane online,
Yeah.
so
Hey,
I'm going to assume that
well, he's
like
not out.
he's online on Discord, but like I know he was doing some stuff and he's disappeared.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Also, the baby phoenix is down there too.
That
Baby
depends.
Phoenix is
Nobel,
with
did
Ari.
the baby Phoenix teleport with us?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Okay, let me rephrase. The baby phoenix's token is still down there.
It's going to get moved to the new map, but I'll move it for now if it makes you feel safe. Allie will also come with the slime. Max can meet up the rear. All right, Ari. Do you wait for everyone to go down, or do you continue forward before they go?
Well, she was waiting for Deft. Does Deft had the map? But yeah,
Okay.
she'll wait a little bit.
So they basically all get there. I mean, Def gets there quite a bit quicker than some, but they all eventually make it there.
And she'll start pressing on with her reservations about I don't think that's the right word. Their discomfort of the slime.
As you kind of get to the end of this tunnel, you look out and you kind of see it opens up into like this stone bridge. Let me get the map. Mappity, mappity, map. Why do I feel like I'm not? Did they take the new category out of maps?
I don't
Yeah, they
know.
changed it to something else.
Oh, there you go. I found it. I was like, where did it go? I swear I know the word of what it was. Okay. That's, oh no, wrong one. That is the cave. You're already here. Resize. Small. Let me make sure this doesn't suck to be overscaled. I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta shrink it down. That's way too big. Edit, edit. Let's drop it down to 33%. Oh, good. That's not nearly as painful. Let's see, hopefully that stays pretty good. Do it one more time and I'll drop you in. Yeah, they'll have to. We'll make do. All right. So as you come out, you see the bridge. What do you choose to do, Ari?
Well, does she only see the stone bridge, or
Only the stone bridge at the moment.
okay?
You can't even see the other side of the bridge yet. You just see the entrance to the stone bridge.
Does it seem like a much wider cavern, or
It opens up into an open chamber. It's not extremely tall. The tallest point in the cavern may be like 50 feet, but it's the biggest cavern you've seen underground so far.
well, she shall step out of the small slime-filled tunnel?
This grid is super funky.
And then kind of step to the side so other people can come out. Which one? She's just gonna go ahead and clean herself of any slime.
Alright, so we'll get you.
How does this tunnel smell, by the way?
Well, this is more open. So you actually see some lava flow by this bridge. It looks like just an open part of the nearby volcano.
All right.
It's not very slimy at all. That part was probably just not being cleaned very well. Let me drop you guys in here. I don't know if I can find this one up here.
Out of curiosity, what did the slime look like as well?
It's just kind of like a yellowish, like snot slime.
Mm.
I mean, you could have pressed the digitation it away, but I wasn't going to rain on your parade.
I mean, she's done that now to herself, but
The Phoenix, the Wolf Cart, Death, and Bless, I believe, would wear off by this point. Am I missing anyone?
does not look like it.
Yeah, because you had 8 people, but you let Mr. Paladin guy die. So there's only 7 of you, plus you stole someone from another team.
We didn't
We didn't
let him
steal
die.
her. So we
True,
didn't
you didn't
steal
necessarily
her. She was
let
meant to
him
be on
die.
our team the whole time.
You do have a part of him with you always, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably starting to smell pretty bad by now.
I was interested even talking about that. But yes, Gronkum probably has a piece of him too.
Yeah, there's sold then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was just thinking about the head that Gronkum has.
Did I get his?
Yeah.
Want to take off my grapple?
I didn't think I did.
Oh,
It's a big map.
Look at my notes.
it is a big map.
So we're on the far side of the bridge then, I assume? Or are we just placed here temporarily?
You
in
talking
Rikesha?
about a
Across
paladin?
the bridge. No, remember the knight?
No. I'm
The
only
one you
showing
entered
to
the
have.
competition with?
Yeah, but I don't have his soul listed.
Who took it?
I'm only showing
Sir
4.
Edward.
Sir Edward.
Yeah, I've got the cult leader, which was the first dude. I've got one of the balls of light from the Hag Cave. It's a little boy. I've got the I don't think anybody knows about this one.
I believe Sir Edward was
There's another one I've got. I met him outside in an alley.
And
then Frank the Toll.
I forgot about him.
if I recall correctly, Sir Edward's soul was I think only in your crystal for transportation. I don't believe you actually had access to it.
Oh wait.
That was
That's
fun.
I think he was released because we took him back to his people, didn't we?
No, we're supposed to bring him back to his people.
Hmm.
We haven't done that yet. But then again, also, I don't believe any of us know about it because we can't commune to souls.
Yeah, I don't have him listed though as actually having his soul.
Yeah, I don't think you actually had access. I think it's what Techno said. I think you kind of just took him in to transport him, although I thought. I'll have to go check my notes. I have that written down somewhere, too.
I'm usually pretty good about keeping my notes on souls.
Yeah, no, he may have been like a transport-only type deal. I forget. I know Gronkum took a piece of him, too.
So, from the
Just
far side,
ahead.
on the far side of the bridge, what do we see?
Roll perception checks. I was going to see if I can find
Really
another
breaking
grid.
the bank with rules here, guys.
Not great so far.
Wow.
Can we at least see how wide the bridge is?
20 feet. Just shy of 20 feet. It's a pretty sizable bridge. Doesn't look like it was necessarily built by kobolds, though. Before you move too close, far. Hold on. See, technically,
So we're actually further south on the other side of the
I see that Patreon. No, Bill, you cannot hide it from us.
I already said I didn't make this. I'm not taking credit. We're just playing with it. It doesn't matter even if you can find it anyways. Here, we'll hide it so you can't find it. You don't even know it will be here. But it looks like you do see a building. Public-ish.
Hey, Deft, what does the map say about this place?
I don't know, but there's this weird word over there. Patron? I don't know, I can't make it out.
Your,
It's a piece of paper. It can't talk.
your bag is really, really warm, Def.
My bag?
Oh, yeah. Must be your belt.
Isn't that say that there's alcohol over there? It's Patron. Isn't that what that says?
It's
There
almost
you go.
like it's almost like a skull with no eyes. It's just staring directly into your soul.
You liked it, I know.
Well played. Well played. All right. However, you currently don't see anyone about, unless anyone else wants to roll.
Did Allie roll?
She did not roll yet.
If it's vision based, my owl can roll with bonus.
Wolfred actually rolled. You can roll through out. Do you have your owl out? Do you want a token? Or do you need it now?
What'd you say?
Oh, you rolled the highest. Okay.
You want to take the grappled off of me? I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think
hold
I'm
on.
grappled.
No. Leave him grappled.
You're still grappled by your coat. I don't even remember if he was here for that. Were you here for that one?
With what? What happened?
When your coat grappled you?
No, I wasn't.
I thought you were here for that.
Why did my crow grapple me?
Because the hag told it so?
That's rude.
Grunkum's arm almost beat him up. There are worse things. Alright, I think I've removed all the bad things. Wait. Blast is gone. Cool. Yeah, you don't currently see anyone.
Is the whole party off the bridge?
Not from the looks of it. I mean, I'm sure they'd get off the bridge if you want.
Grockum runs to the other side of the bridge.
Keep in mind, it's a big, thick bridge. This is going to take some major Grunkum feat of strength to take this thing down. And it might not be the quietest thing. Throwing that out there.
I mean, I think they know we're coming at this point, if this place is empty.
Is it empty, though?
Uh-huh.
You see that
is
Thor
it
meme?
empty?
Yeah, all I can see is Thor's face. Is it though?
I'm gonna stealth in the middle of the open.
What did I miss?
Everything. Like everybody else. Anti-stealth.
You do these things.
Okay. Alright, so Grunkum is going to start attempting to destroy the bridge.
Bring that. Okay.
Ah,
What if we need to go back that way? Captain
Well-
and I might be able to get across just fine.
Your audio got really quiet.
It did.
So Deft and I might be able to get across just fine, but I'm not sure about the others.
why would we come back this way? We're going towards the teleport thing, right? So let's burn our bridges as we cross them.
That's an accurate metaphor.
I like this version so much better.
And are we being followed too? Let's try to make it as difficult for them as we can.
That's true. Can I check and see if the Doom Raiders have made it past the blockade we made? Or if they're close behind us?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check if you open the map.
That's a 6.
Okay. You can still kind of see it. So you look. They seem to not have gone into the tunnel where you are, or at least they aren't there now. They seem to be moving around the volcano.
Yeah, I don't
The
think they're too pressed for
roads
time.
seem to be very close to your proximity, probably within this chamber, further to the northern side of this map.
Which
The
ones?
bards, however, are no longer here. The bards are being moved, other than the one bard who's by himself.
Ooh, okay. I will relay all of this.
So you said someone's in this chamber, and you said the bards have disappeared?
The rogues and the bards were probably in this chamber. However, now the rogues are still in this chamber. The bards are being moved. So they're currently all moving, other than the one who's by himself.
You will kill them.
And there's also a weird symbol with 7 of you.
It's not a weird symbol.
It's a black wolf. Allie's not on your team.
Oh, yeah.
You totally hijacked someone else's party member.
Ali has been part of our team this entire time.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Grunkum, are we going to, how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop this thing?
Yeah, hopefully it should only be 4.
All right. Just go ahead and roll,
It's just gonna be
Just go ahead. You're gonna punch it.
Yeah, with the stone breaker fist thing.
Roll like 4 punches. So roll 4 attacks. I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit it, but let's just make sure you don't nat 1 it. Okay, that hits. I'm pretty sure. That hits. Good lord, man. That hits. Doesn't hit.
Getting really close to that one.
All right,
Just keep
roll
William close to you.
3 sets of damage. And this is all doubled. Okay. Grunkum's making good chunks on this bridge. It's a thick bridge, Grunkum. You probably could do it completely, at least in one section. You're not sure how stable the rest of it would be. It does have a few supports. You could at least break off a chunk of it probably in about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. However, you have been punching at it. Let's see if anyone even hears you. Oh.
It's not a cantrip, but a ritual, but can we say that I had stone shape memorized so I can be repairing it as he goes by? I can just start repairing the bridge.
I mean, if you really want to, you can.
Oh, he's all concentrating.
All right. So while you guys are playing with the bridge, you hear some movement. You hear kind of the door to this larger building start to open. And you see a group of kobolds kind of walking out of the building.
All right. Out of curiosity, the one of negotiation, was that a range of touch?
No, it was like,
Because although I've got the ones I've made in my inventory, I don't have the official ones.
I think it is 10 feet, from what I recall.
Okay.
It had a bit of range on it, but nothing too crazy. Alright, so you just watch as... Doop, 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 doop. One little chubby one. This one's kind of like arguing with this one.
So the structure they're standing, does it look like it is a facing of, say, a fortress, or does it just look like a house?
It's like a shoddy wooden building. It's not much of a building. It's got walls, and the roof is probably made of whatever they could find.
Does it look more sturdy than the other buildings around here?
Yes. Well, it's the largest building by far that you can see. Everything else is quite small in comparison. One kind of like looks over towards Gronkum. Like yells something over to its little buddy. And he just watches all these little kobolds start looking down towards the spectacle. This one like continues like down the steps. Are you staying in the open area?
That's fair. Should smell and wave over to them.
This one sits there just were you stealthing or were you just out in the open?
Sorry, it's just down in the open.
Oh, let's see what he notices. Nope, he rolled a 2.
The perfect stealth, the one that you don't have to run.
Can
He
we
just
all?
like kind of starts walking past you for a second. And about like right here, he like hears the spectre going over here. He still doesn't see you though for some reason.
She's not sure whether or not to be offended by that or not.
Allie kind of like tugs on your robe, Theris, and kind of like points to you that apparently you guys are being noticed a little bit.
Can I shoot
You could shoot him if you want. It's up to you.
I'm gonna duck behind Max, and I am going to cast Disguise Self to look like a very lush, regal dragonkin, like big and strong silhouette, gold-plated horns, all the fancy stuff, like big long robes. And I am going to take a step out.
You
I'll-
have
I'll-
seen
I'll-
one of the half dragons, I think, since you've been here. What color do you want to be?
Red, of course.
Okay. Roy. Ooh, what do I want to call this one?
Disguise gift?
Off memory.
Myself.
Roll a history check really quick. I think this will kind of be the base
Okay.
for what we got going on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's just stop right there. Okay. So, creativity point inside. You're like, okay, I kind of can figure this one out. And you watch as Dex kind of takes the form of this like red half dragon entity. But very fine armor, very illustrious, quite nice.
And I will, walk forward, turn to this guy, and I will shout, "You there! Don't you know that there are intruders? What are you doing?"
He just kind of tilts his head and looks to you.
Going along with Death's play here, Ari will attempt to subtly pull out her wand and gesture it towards the individual and use the wand of negotiation on him.
God. What's
Recall
his
correctly, that should
charisma?
give him common, I believe.
He's got to make a save. This is not 19.
Dang.
I can bet that beats the save.
He kind of looks confused as you talk to him, Deft. They don't normally speak in common.
I'll just go like, typical kobold, and I'll kind of wave towards Ali. "Translator, come here and tell this man what's going on." I look at Ali, like really intense eye contact.
Kind of like looks you. What do you want me to tell it?
Tell him that there are intruders. I am here. I'm a royal.
She's like,
This is my entourage. I don't know.
okay. Allie's gonna kind of walk over and she will reach over to the other one and she's gonna talk to him. You're not exactly sure what she's saying, however, let's see how well she goes. That's a persuasion check.
I was about to say, Ari will attempt to provide aid to Ali via moral support. Standing behind the kobold doing like a thumbs up kind of thing.
It kind of looks at her and it looks over at the rest of you and it kind of like looks back at her. You get the feeling he's not buying the whole story here. She kind of like looks back at you, Dev. Like, what do I do?
Gronkum.
Allie turns and punches it in the face.
Oh, that works too. I'm gonna make Gronkum throw it in the lava.
You just watch. Well, let's see if she hits it first of all. She was thinking of what to do. Oh no. It's in that one.
Oh no. William, shenanigans?
He's not close enough, is he? Oh, yeah, he is. Okay, he's there. Wait, yep. All right. Whoo! That would have been funny. And it's 2, actually. Oh. Okay.
I was waiting you're going to have another nat one.
She goes ahead. She's just going to punch him. Let me see how many hit this number 3. Oh, gosh. You just watch. She doesn't intend to kill him. She just... He has 5 hit points. You just watch as he falls to the ground. And then she's going to look up at the thing, and you just hear her yelling and screaming. And then she points at Deft.
I've just got my arms crossed and my head tilted up, like looking down on them.
Deft, I need you to make a deception check with advantage because Allie's helping you, and I need to grab the I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, please be good.
You got this, Deft.
No.
Ooh, you have luck.
I'm gonna reroll that, yeah. Oh wait. This might be bad. This is gonna be my last luck point. Oh yeah, I want this to work. I'm gonna use it. No.
Oh no. Deft, no.
It doesn't want it to work, Daft. It doesn't.
No.
Oh, does William have any shenanigans left?
I think so. But I don't know what his rolls are. Because he can theoretically swap her dice with one of his, but...
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean,
a really bad roll.
They could roll really poorly.
They could. We'll see.
I do like the effort, though. I'm sad that this kobold passed the save for the 1.
Def, did you loudly call Grunkum?
Yeah, before Allie punched it, yeah, I would have started calling you.
Really?
Yeah, right? I used a luck point.
What did
And
you do?
it was worse. I don't know.
Well,
It must been
technically,
like...
you only get to reroll 1 die. You don't get to reroll the roll.
Yeah.
But
So,
that
I
still
mean,
doesn't help you very
matter.
much. So,
How long is this bridge again?
probably in total, maybe like 75 feet across. However, I would like for everyone to roll initiative.
I tried.
apparently...
Kobold 3 is currently unconscious.
I'm rolling so
At least I'm
bad.
staying consistent with my going last.
Apparently you offended them
yeah.
somehow, Deft.
23 is pretty good, right?
Did you roll another natural 20? How?
Yeah, I think that's my third one tonight.
Alright. Hold on. Not how. It's like, finally, my turn.
Want to hold my action?
Allie kind of looks at you, Deft. Kind of like shrugs her shoulders.
I just shrug back. I shrug back. Take my daggers out. Stab in time.
She pulled a Grunkum move already. Now we'll let her pull someone else's move. Actually, she still has mage armor. That counts. Ooh. I don't actually know what to do.
The one time we try and do shenanigans instead of punching first, it
know, right?
goes so badly.
Don't worry, Deft. We'll have our time.
Okay.
30. She's just going to go to the bottom right there. And she's going to cast mirror image as you see 3 other little alleys appear. Well, I guess she's not so little anymore, but you get the point. I think that's it for now. Bronco. I'm currently punching the bridge. You hear someone yelling in a language you don't hear. You hear a punch.
Before Ali
I-
punched,
I
Jeff
started.
called.
I said his name, and then Ali
Oh, did you?
punched. Yeah.
Yeah. So you hear the name, and then you just watch as Allie just lays out this little kobold on the ground. As she remembers you taught her how to negotiate with a kobold. When the negotiation doesn't work, punch it in the face and yell at it. It was a good setup. Unfortunately, luck really wasn't on our side today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see 4 alleys sitting kind of below this deck. The deck's probably like, we'll just call it 10 feet high for being easy.
Well, 3/4 of the way across the bridge would be 50 feet. So that's 50. That's 80 feet there. Double movement.
Well, you're already on the other side of the bridge, though.
Oh, was I?
Yeah, we're on the opposite side of the bridge already.
You were breaking it on this side.
Yeah, you're breaking this side of the bridge. Kobold 1. Let's see. And I was very sad I forgot to put more beer in the fridge. But I do have Dr. Pepper. No. Kobold 1 is going to pull a sling out. Ari. He sees what you did to his friend. Huh! You hear it hit the building behind you.
Right,
He's
looks over
going
at the
to
rock. Looks back
run back.
towards the kobold.
He is going to go back inside. Wolfgar. What's your favorite thing? You can't shoot with no aim on that. Yeah, I think you hit 4. You broke my kobold. It just kind of like sticks him into the wall. Yeesh.
Are those the only 2 that are left and the one unconscious?
There's the one inside that went in, and then there's the unconscious one.
Okay. Then I will.
Allie kind of looks back at you, like thumbs up.
I'll use bonus action to hide.
Okay.
I guess you're saying hello. Alright, we'll use your dash, landing up there, and starting to walk in.
It's a little door, so you kind of crouch down as you look in. There are more people in this room before you go too far. Let me open up and unmask a few more little kobolds.
The building's made of wood, right?
Yes, Drunken. The building is made of wood. Yes, Ari's in the building made of wood. I didn't ask how big the room was. Alright, so let's get where did these little guys go? One, two, one, two, 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 three, four. Perfect. Let's see. Let me roll initiatives for all these guys. Is there a command to roll initiative for only things without initiative? I forgot.
I don't know.
They
Do
should
what?
do that. Let's see. All right, this one.
I assume there appears to be a large sum more kobolds in here.
Yeah. This one gets a +2. Also +2. Ooh, that one rolled enough. Sucks for him. We're already past the spot in the order. The joys of awkward combat transition. Doo, 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 doo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, these guys. Oh, they all have +2. I guess that makes sense. Ooh, 19. A 3. Yes, that's a net one. 16. These are 2. 9. 7. 7. 7. Okay. I have 2 of those. Okay. All right. Let's see. You see a more robust looking kobold, which doesn't mean by much. These look like the kind of the poorer kobolds you saw before, not the heavily armored ones.
Okay.
See one kobold sitting at this table. You got everybody sitting there. Some sort of strange looking kobold over there. It was dinner time, man. Not cool.
Wonder what a kobold steak would taste like.
I mean, you could find out.
Chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
You definitely get the feeling they didn't expect to see you here.
No, I'll imagine they did not. Do any of these kobolds look like children?
Define that question a little bit more. Like kobold?
Yes, like kobold children. Because I imagine they're all about child size.
You've never really seen a kobold before, but roll an investigation check really quick.
Because I imagine she would imagine that kobold children are just really small kobolds.
You kind of look around. A couple of them look kind of weird and like gross looking, but I mean they're all basically the same size.
Define
What?
gross looking.
Techno murdering innocent women and children.
They
That's
kind of have like some decay across like their scalish kind of body.
Like they're sick, or do they look almost more like, undead? Like they're not quite there.
You're not roll an intelligence check. They don't look undead.
Nice roll.
You're not 100% sure. It must be something. I mean, maybe it's part of like what they do for work. But like just in general, they kind of don't have very nice looking faces. They have kind of like pustules and like little gross spots, but not undead.
Are these kobolds attempting to reach for weapons?
You literally just walked in the door. They just kind of sit and look for the most part. Some look around at you. As it's very strange to have a tiefling in the. Yeah. In fact, if they really had to guess, they would probably assume you're probably a Cambion.
She'll quickly lean outside. So guys, there's a lot of them in here. Do we still want to try and talk to them, or
The only good kobold's a dead kobold.
Isn't this supposed to be the point where you say, I didn't ask how big the room was?
Yeah, let me try one more time. I can redeem myself.
look back into the room? Just friendly smile and wave. No, that's if the negotiations don't work or if they continue to attack.
All right, so you're gonna hold the fireball.
If allowed, yes.
Just remember, if you hold the fireball and it gets back to your turn, you don't use it. You lose that spell slot.
I know. And so I'll mark down the spell slot. If
See?
they go to attack her, she will lose a barrel. Also, are those explosive barrels?
You don't know.
I can hold a fireball and it won't be lost.
Why don't you throw a fireball at it and find out?
I think I know the answer to that.
I mean, you've seen what happens when we stack fireballs. Why don't you just have Dark walk into the building? It'd be like an action movie.
Come here, Dark. I'm gonna throw you.
Yeah, my computer froze up completely and crashed.
Oh no, it's not even your turn. Technically, I think it's my turn.
Really hoping my video card can last till September.
William is going to right up behind this building here. He can like look out, and he is going to hold. He's just gonna hold a fireball in case something comes out or attacks. Kobold 1 sees you popping your head through there, kind of yells out, and he's gonna try to sling a rock at you.
Okay.
23.
That's going to hit me with shield. Let's see. She's at 16, 17, plus 5. Yeah, 22. He's so going to get fireballed.
That hit.
Yeah.
Like rock just smacks you in the head. It doesn't hurt that bad, but it still hurts.
Yeah. And a small ball of fire goes into the middle of the room.
Hold on. No, I'm checking one quick thing. I could care less about most of these. Only one of them would try to save itself. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, hold on. This is the one I'm waiting. Okay, now fireball commence.
As the rockets are head, and then glare daggers towards the one that hit her and let loose a torrent of fire.
Okay.
So, Nobel, what are those explosive barrels?
Roll your fireball. This was never going to go well with the kobold.
Base damage for the fireball, or
Oh, just roll the fireball damage. I'll tell you what happens after. So, a few things happen here. You smell some funny things. You gather this may have not been a dining hall now that you think about it. This is an alchemy lab. So, for a few things. So on the alchemist were the decrepit-looking, pustule, icky kobolds. They are all packing stuff. So let's see.
You're saying the rest of the bridge is destroyed.
Okay, that'll just see the building. That's just gross. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, nice. You're gonna blow.
There's nothing but a crater here now.
Oh man. Lucky for kobold snakes. Yeah. The building's mostly toasty, and then boom, another explosion. Let me borrow your circle for a second. I'll bring it right back, I promise. You just kind of watch as it explodes and this part of the building just kind of like falls in. And most of these people get covered. Like collapse. And so like this part collapse. So everything under there is kind of pinned. Okay. Anything else? Murder of people with fire?
well, to the one kobold she did not hit, and to the one that survived, she'll kind of spread her wings out and glare towards the two of them. And then...
He's dead. Hold on. Not his turn. Yeah, you just watch as like the building explodes out from the side and all the windows kind of shatter. The only part that's actually kind of still there is near to where Ari is.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I didn't really want to talk to kobolds anyway. I'm just gonna jog up 30 feet, and then bonus action more, kind of poke my head in the doorway
Are you flying?
if I can.
That is,
No, I'm just walking.
you gotta climb up 10 feet.
Oh. Oh yeah, I'll
Ari's
I'll fly
always
up.
flying. Okay, you make it up.
I'm gonna take a very hard look at the two kobolds in the room.
One you cannot see. One is currently pinned. The other one is
Okay.
just like sitting there at a table, just like in awe of what's going on.
So I could roll a free intimidation or performance check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start talking, and I'm gonna do something I don't think I've ever done before. I'm gonna start talking and just saying like, "Wow, that was a big explosion. That was a lot of fire. Are you okay, Ari?" But in Thieves' Cant, I'm gonna say, "I am an ally," just in case there are any little rogues sneaking around.
Yeah.
Okay. The kobold's like, he's just not moving. He
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of like
still-
looks like maybe you're a T-Rex.
That's it for me.
Baby Phoenix is hanging out, probably. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't move Baby Phoenix is jumping.
Baby Phoenix does what Baby Phoenix wants. No one backs Baby Phoenix in the corner. All right. You can hear from underneath some of the rubble. You hear
Ooh.
like a cork sound.
Uh-oh.
Does Harry recognize that as a teleport?
You didn't see anything. You just heard the sound of a cork.
Oh,
Kobold 3 is still sleeping outside. He's probably the safest kobold here.
No, he's not.
yeah, I would argue that Kobold 6 is probably the safest Kobold here.
You kind of watch as he starts to come to. Like, he just kind of like starts to stand up, and he looks at you, Gronkum. He just sits there. Max.
Rockham grins.
Max does Max things.
I don't see any of our people hurt, do I?
Just Allie, she's only got 45 HP
Well,
left.
that's from previous.
No,
nothing
no one's
nothing
really
new.
taking much damage. I mean, you gather the kobold population is not doing too well in this vicinity. It smells horrible too.
I'll move to there. Do I see anything past these areas that's grayed out? It looks like there's a box there.
It's like a little shacky building. Let me kind of open it. Oops. Gotta go into the correct mode to make it work.
Is there a door that like near where I'm at?
Yeah, it does go up a little bit in elevation. So you'd have to climb up part of that rock, or you can take some steps up to the side.
Yeah, I'll take some steps up. Well, that was my move. My action will be moving up to get on higher ground and check, see what's in here.
Alright, just kind of open it up. It just looks like some general tools. It looks like there may be like a little tunnel shaft down there, probably for mining.
Okay, that was my move in action.
Ollie, very sad you took all the fun. Just gonna roll acrobatics. Climb up. That takes most of her speed. Just enough to get there. And she looks at the kobold. Are you keeping him?
Maybe?
Gronkum killed my last kobold.
Aww. And Wait, do
You
we
should have a strong feeling if you try to keep any more kobolds. Brockham
Yeah.
will kill them.
Thinking.
Oh, I guess we don't have any cantrips designed for this, do we? Okay. She's going to cast message at the kobold. Says that means draconic. Let's see.
So out of curiosity, does the Wand of Negotiation have limited charges?
It could be used on, I believe it is, I think it had a certain number of uses per day. I'll have to check.
If it does, it's probably so. So that's what the vast majority of wands have.
No, I made this one. I just have to check my notes.
Also, what is the save/save type?
Charisma.
So it's charisma?
And then death.
Huh.
You watch as Allie points over to you, and the little kobold gets on its knees on the ground.
I'll just kind of glance at Ali, glance at Ari, like forgetting what I was doing, and then suddenly realize that I was supposed to be this character, and I'll like cross my arms again.
And
Look
Allie kind of bows down to like, oh, mighty dragon. It's like, bow.
Well.
All right, mighty dragon, what are you doing?
Are we out of initiative?
For the moment.
Alright. I'm just gonna
But
start stepping over
I know, girl.
all the debris,
That guy is awake, girl.
walking towards. I'm gonna walk towards him, get in front of him. I'll kind of just like inspect his. You said they were covered in.
Not this one. Those ones are all dead.
Not this one. Okay.
All the gross guys.
I'll just kind of. I'll tilt my head at him, and then just kind of observe.
He's just gonna lower his head. Grunkum, what are you doing with yours? Are you punching him? Or are you composting him? Oh, how much hit points does he have? Hold on. For this guy? You need like a 19, 18 or higher, probably. Actually, if you want to call it, it's a disadvantage, but if you do it reckless, it doesn't matter.
reckless.
Alright, so just roll flat. This is the called shot, and then he only has 5 hit points. Yeah, that hits. Okay. So if the fist goes through the head goes into the wall and detaches from the body, which just remains there.
Harry's going to again subtly try and use the Wand of Negotiation on the Skullbolt.
That's
the actual DC.
I think on the wand it was a 14.
Okay. And you said it was charisma?
That is a 4.
Nice.
Alright, we'll flash a link towards Deft.
Deft will kind of nod subtly. Intern, ask this nice man if he's seen any other humans come through here. I want to know where those rogues went.
She looks over at him. She's like, does it speak common now?
Alright, we'll flash a
You
link.
you hear the kobold say, what's common?
Young man. I see you can communicate now.
Hi!
Hello. This is weird. Do you know if any humans have come through here? People who look like my intern here?
It points at the intern.
Just kind of nod my head. Yeah. Any other ones? Perhaps wearing cloaks or carrying instruments?
You say the word instrument, and it kind of joyfully like runs behind the table, and you watch it picks up like a little. It looks like a little lute,
Kobold size?
halfling sized maybe.
Oh. I got a pretty good look
It's
at the
holding
bard
it by like the top, like upside down. You get the feeling it doesn't know what it is, but it's entertained by it.
He cringes at that.
Yeah, I got a pretty good look at the bard house and all the bards. Do I recognize this instrument specifically, or is that a little too
Roll
much
a
of a
history check.
reach?
Would Ari be able to make the same roll with advantage? Being a
Not with
musician
advantage.
herself?
You can make your own though.
That's the one.
Ooh. Hold on 1 second.
Is it a lute? I don't even know if that's a lute.
You're not sure. Well, deaf. I've never seen this one before in your life. All right, it just looks like it could be. Pretty typical loot. It's not like fancy or customized.
Of course, my lord, it's a lute.
It kind of looks
Um,
at you like not sure if you're happy.
I'll smile and reach my hand out for it.
Where did you acquire
Give
such
me
a
hint.
fine instrument?
Thanks for a second. It seems to be unable to think of a word that it's familiar with to describe what it's trying to describe. Loud men. Yes, loud men.
Yes. Where did they go? Which way did they go?
Is this loud man nearby?
Mm-mm.
Did you see loud man?
Yesterday.
Do you know where loud man is?
Kind of like looks past you to the outside, points at
Do
the
you
door.
know where other loud man is?
No.
What were you making in here?
And you just watch he like kind of like reaches over the table and like holds over like a little tiny toy.
A toy?
What does the toy look like?
Just looks like a little cheap, crappy toy.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, we just blew up Kobold Santa's workshop.
Her name's Ick.
What was that?
Did he say Hermie?
Her name is Ick.
Ick. What a lovely
Ick.
name.
ICK.
What were they making in here?
Mm.
Explosions, apparently.
Smelly liquid.
Well, this is a lot less help than I expected.
Could you show us where you found this instrument from the loud men?
Oh, it gave it to me.
It gave it to you?
That doesn't sound right. Bards wouldn't
And
just give away the
it just like strums it like it thinks it's an electric guitar. It does it way too hard. It's like
Sorry, visibly cringes again.
noise stick. What? And she like rubs it against the table like wanna
Will you
try?
play it? You play it like this, and I'll hand it to Ari so she can play it properly.
By the sounds of it, is it in tune?
Not anymore.
Hold this. I'm just gonna pull out hers, sit on the table, and attempt to show the kobold how they sound.
It seems confused as you play. Seemingly, you've never used a sound beat stick before.
You're playing it wrong. You know it's the right way.
In its own way, it pities you. But your race probably doesn't know any better.
And the kobold explode.
Or explode
So,
anyway.
why did Loudman give you instrument?
Oh, I asked.
Well, that was very kind of them.
And it just like grabs the toy and like holds it under its arm. I'm going home now.
Okay, bye.
Does it look like he's going towards the front door?
No, he's going like out, well, towards the door by where Death is.
Well,
Kobolds
that
are
was
weird.
nice.
Yeah. Let's go look for the way out of here. That was productive. Bye.
Now the question is
Runs
Bronco
off.
kicking in the door now?
Probably by this time.
Grockum doesn't have to know.
All right. So you break in Gronkum. You see dead, exploded, burning corpses and splattered kobolds everywhere. Not a living kobold in sight.
Grockum nods in satisfaction.
Half the room's collapsed. All right. What do you guys want to do with the room?
I
Stay
do want to
here,
go
hide in the
inspect
room?
where I heard that pop coming from. Like over here.
Harry nods.
Okay. That's
put
where
her-
like the roof collapsed in.
Yeah, okay.
Should put her loot away and
Yeah, you guys would have time to make it into this point. All right, so everyone can go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Ari will just be looking around, providing aid to Deaths. So you can roll a second one if you feel like Deft.
Yeah, sure.
Rolling.
That's one
Alright.
better.
Dark, you're not rolling investigation. Dark loves investigation. I guess I'll get you one for this. I am actually okay at this. But not at rolling dice, apparently. Alright, let's see. Death.
Yes.
You kind of start digging around through here. You find a cork on the ground right about where that arrow is that Gronkum had.
No bottle in sight? Or
No
no
bottle
in sight?
You see there's like a few little drops on the ground, but that's it. You do notice that there's like a little crawl path and there's like a little hatch that's open that goes out from the building.
I think one of them might have gotten out.
Yeah.
You
I'm
should
gonna
probably go find it, huh?
I'm gonna send Sock through the hole.
Let me check.
Also, this little hatch, does it appear to be about the size, like perfect size for a kobold, and that's about all that's fitting? Or
Yeah, pretty much. And where did we go? Nope, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty small.
all right, we'll let you know if we find anything. Oh, never mind. That wasn't. That was action, or I guess.
Gronkum, as you guys go back out, you see along kind of a part of the shore, you see what looks like larger humanoids marching in this direction. There's also a larger entity that is currently with them.
Crossing the bridge.
No, on your side.
They're coming east or west.
They're from like the western side of this map. They're probably like 200-ish feet out. They don't currently see like they've seen you. They're currently moving at a standard pace. But you get the feeling that they probably see the building. They may probably investigate.
Okay. I'll tell Ari that through the hearing.
Okay.
And then go back to exploring the hidden buildings.
Okay. You look in here. You find like some little basic tools, and there's just like a tiny little kobold mine shaft. And same thing over here.
Hey, Daft. Grothman says that people are coming along the shorelines. Take a look at the map. Is it?
Ooh, it is time to
friendlies?
go then. Yep, it's time to leave.
Are they friendlies or?
I will look at the map, checking for symbols.
There's
Or
no
anything?
symbols.
Yep, that's probably the locals. Not too happy we burned down this house.
Okay.
Time to go.
So,
Time to go.
what's our escape
We're
route?
going. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it.
All four alleys are still running around. They don't know what to do.
Gronkum, come on back up to us. Grab Theris while you're down there.
Grockum walks up to Theris and picks him up.
While they were
She
doing
did
that,
say
I wanted
grab
to look down in that hole, maybe send Ben down in there, just to make sure there's no other kobolds coming in behind us.
Okay, so you just let Ben down into there. Okay.
Sure, he would have had time to do that.
Yeah, it currently looks empty at the moment.
So, Daft, I think there's only one way for us to go. Unless we want to try and fit Gronkum through the small hole.
I mean, we could see where Ick went. Or was that her toy's name? I don't remember.
That was
That
the
way?
toys. Yeah, I think that's the only way we can really go here.
What's an ick?
It's a toy.
Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it, Gronkum.
You let another one escape, didn't you?
No, why would you think that?
Oh, I don't know. All the times it's happened before.
About this time in the background, you hear the sound of a horn.
Yep, time to go.
Time to go.
What if that's the horn we're supposed to find?
No, you check the map.
I checked the map. No horn. That means it's not that. I know these things.
Steph knows that.
Know these things.
The map shows treasures.
Probably.
Something foul as a foot, Gronk. You're starting to suspect death may not be killing you. All right, so the horn sounds.
So, out of curiosity, though, the small access way, did it look like just the hatch was too small to fit through, or the entire tunnel?
So where it was, it crawled into like a little hatch, and then the hatch goes out underneath. So there's a hatch that goes out to the outside, and then it just kind of like broke through the floor. So there wasn't necessarily stuff there. It kind of just crawled through where it collapsed. There probably was a hatch somewhere in this mess at one point, but it is not here now.
Okay. So we did not discover an escape tunnel.
It could have been an escape tunnel at one point. But yes, it looks like whatever may have been there, all that remains is a cork. So you hear the horn sound. What are you guys doing?
It's fine because we're leaving now.
You're going that way?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to go that way.
Oh, we're going this way.
How quietly?
Stealth would probably not be the first thing on Ari's mind at this particular moment. So, what's the ground made out of? Would it be stone or more softer?
Well, there's ground and there's tiny little huts.
I think
It
this
looks like
is a
tiny
sleeping.
little dwellings.
I think this is a sleeping area.
Yeah, this isn't the way out.
Maybe we try
There
the way
is
the other.
across the room. Roll an investigation check.
Been rolling so bad tonight.
Ari does not notice.
Okay, well that's not that bad. There's some sort of weird, crazy-looking statue to the south, and then there is a exit over here. But you gotta make it open there. And you have Gronkum with you, so
Yeah, maybe plan B. Maybe we come up with a plan B.
Plan B would be the possible escape route of that kobold. You know, the small little hole.
Yeah,
there's also a door there too.
there's also a door.
There's a door?
Maybe
Yep.
we just do the door.
Yeah, that's probably better.
At the door, I guess.
Also, Nobel, is that what I think it is?
Which one?
The thing on the altar, is that what I think it is?
You want to go investigate it and find out?
I think I know what it is.
You might know. You might not know.
I think it's a specific five-headed dragon.
But it may be one that doesn't exist here.
Did she even notice it?
Not with your roll.
Then nope, she's most assuredly not going to go look at it.
But yeah, you guys barely even notice that there's like a continuation of the tunnel.
Jeff, isn't the door over this way?
Is there a door that way?
Gronkum, about this time, you see those individuals are closing in. Are you staying outside or are you going inside?
That's just that's wrong.
About how far are they?
They're probably closing within about 40 to 50 feet here. Like they're just about to start coming on map. The weasel is currently not saddled at the moment either. He's in the stable. No weasels were harmed in the making of this session.
Thank goodness.
Yeah,
Are
so far.
the
So far.
Are the wagons loaded?
You didn't check the wagon. Do you want to go check the wagon?
Yeah, Garkham's gonna check the wagon.
All right, if you check the wagon, they probably will see you, though. Just keep that in mind.
What's everybody else doing?
Panicking a little bit.
Panicking.
With business.
Garkham goes and checks the wagon.
All right. So, are you climbing in the back, like to hide inside to check it, or are you just like going and run when they come, or not running?
Garkham's just gonna look in it, stand outside it, look in.
Barrels. And you do see it looks like let's see. You hear like something yelling out from down from the shore. You're not sure if it's yelling at you or not. You staying? It looks like more of the barrels that were inside the building, potentially. You didn't get a great look at them before they all got destroyed. Actually, you
I think
never
they
even saw them.
gotta look at them at all.
That's true.
And you said these creatures were big?
They are larger humanoid, like bipedal humanoids. One of them a little bit bigger.
I'll join the rest of the party.
All right, so as you run into the building, they're just basically come in and they're kind of moving over to the area where you were.
So, nope. Said there was a door somewhere over here.
Hold on 1 second. All right. And okay. Be right back.
Pardon?
I think he said, "Be right back."
Okay, I are back.
Welcome back.
Alrighty. So, as these things are all coming across, what are you guys doing inside the building?
Did you say there was a door over here, or?
Yeah, what are our options right now?
So, there's a door right about like roughly-ish.
Right there?
Right. So there's that door, which is kind of hard to access, but you could probably make it work. The door by alley, and then the door out back towards the front.
Hey, Dev, do you think this is the door the kobold with the potion ran through?
No, he went out a lower part of it. He went like a little hatch, so he came out like
She
right
said what she said.
here.
Probably not. Is it locked?
It's a bit hard to get to.
Looking towards there to come. Brockham, you there, or?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Ari proclaimed relatively loudly, asking Deft if this was the door the kobold with the potion went through. And then when Deft asked if it was locked, she said, I don't know, it's a bit hard to get to.
Bronco, there might be a kobold that way. Through that door.
What is in the way of the door?
Hold on.
I
One,
think the roof.
Debris.
the top part of the building.
And the material it is made of?
Wood and random other items.
Is there a larger piece underneath the rest of it that Grockham can just lift?
No, it's just kind of like a bunch of little pieces. I mean, you could probably punch through the wall if you really needed to. The door is not that thick.
Grockham makes a hole here.
One, six.
Well, if it was locked, there's an opening there.
All right,
Let's hope
so
it's not a storeroom.
hold on quickly. Let me get these guys out here where they were before you started shuffling. Oh, that one's still there. Forgot. The horn is also coming from the north. To keep that in mind for your.
Which way is north?
For the north on the map.
And the people are coming from the west. I guess
Yeah.
I misheard. I thought the horn was coming from the west.
As
Nope,
did
that's where
I.
the pizza is coming from.
Do you think the horn was the kobold?
It's hard to say.
Do you think we're walking into a trap?
I have felt that feeling a lot today.
Grockham moves backwards, pushing Ari and Deft out of the way.
Oh,
About
okay.
15 feet.
Hold on
And
one
take-
sec. Hold on. Other things are going on. What is going on? I'm just trying to get everyone on this thing. Okay. Dark, are you out on the balcony?
I was not hidden. Stealth. But if everyone's moving down, I'll follow them.
All right. So you see, there are like little tiny openings you can kind of look at if you want to roll a perception check with disadvantage through those tiny little holes. There's about one. Oh no, there's a few more. Let me double check. Nobody?
Sorry, I thought it was only the people by the.
Oh
The
yeah, it
wall.
would be, but you'd have to go over to it.
Yeah.
All right.